everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking all about eyebrows. So I'm going to talk about some tools, some tips, some tricks. I'm going to show you how I fill them in. You're going to see demos of these products and which products I like to use, which products I don't like to use. So I want to start with like step-by-step kind of. Also, excuse this wild wavy hair today. It is just crazy. So this thing is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. It is a eyebrow razor, basically. This is what it looks like. You have two little razors on both sides. So this one is a longer one and this one is a shorter one to get really close. And I do show you a little clip on how to use this. It's really easy. It's travel friendly. I like it because I don't like spending $25 on getting my eyebrows done. I just think that is ridiculous. $15, $25, whatever it may be. Anything over 10 is too much for me. And there's no place near me that does it for 10. So that's why I usually just go with quick in there and get it done with this guy. So this is a really lifesaver, money-saving thing. I got mine off of Amazon for like, I don't know, less than $15, and it really works well. So I highly recommend you try these, and they have not electronic ones too that you could use. Like, I'm pretty sure they sell them at Walmart for like a 3-pack or something. I'll link what I can down below for helpful access to get these. So basically, I will go in before I do my brows, just in case I have like any annoying hairs right here or on the ends, because I get a lot of stuff right here that's annoying. And yeah, I can tweeze them. Speaking of tweezers, you need a pair of tweezers. Yeah, you need a pair of tweezers to get right in there, and then whatever I can't get left over, I'll just go in with this. So these two hand in hand are really, really good, and I highly recommend you having a eyebrow tweezer as well as a facial razor. The other way I use this, and I think I showed you this too, is my little mustache hairs, which are really annoying and embarrassing, and sometimes foundations tend to cling to that area and makes it have like a weird shadow that I really don't like and I don't find attractive. So this really comes in handy, and it hasn't broken me out yet. So I think I've talked enough about this, but this is a really good little like tool to use when doing your eyebrows. So especially if you don't want to spend the money. So then I want to show you the eyebrow pencil that I just finished today. Like literally there's nothing left. That's kind of why my brows today are looking a little bit wonky. I want to show you the pencil that I just finished. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, the famous Brow Wiz. I am in the shade medium brown, and it's a good color for me, and I really like it because the pencil is just really, really nice. It draws on really easily, like you don't have to worry about anything. With a pencil, it's really nice to get around the frame of your brow. It's just really nice to have like such good control with a pencil, and that's what I like about this. It is like maybe a teensy bit waxy, but nothing that is gonna stop me from using this because I love it so much. And yes, the spoolie side did break off. That's just great, isn't it? I never use the spoolie because I have other spoolies that I like, but it is nice for travel. You don't have to bring a separate spoolie. So yeah, this is definitely a great one, and you'll see in the demo kind of how I fill in the brows, and it just takes like a second. Literally, I didn't even speed the clip up because I wanted you to get the full effect from me filling them in real time. Then another pencil that I absolutely love, this is the one that I'm going to switch back to. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Chocolate. I could do chocolate or ash brown, either one works. Ash brown is closer to medium brown in the Anastasia one, but this one is great. I love this one. It's a little bit finer than the Anastasia one, so that's why I like it better. It is this one right here. You can tell it's a little bit finer, so it's easier to get on your brows, and it's even quicker to go on than the Anastasia one. I really, really like this pencil. I wish it was like under $10, but it's like $12-ish at CVS. They skyrocket their prices anyway, so that's annoying, but I will forever purchase this guy. It's a good one. They work very similar. I like this one a little bit better than the Anastasia one. So now moving on to something that I'm really not a fan of. So this is the NYX Brow Cake in Brunette. And again, I go back and forth with this product. It does come with the little spoolie and like angled brush, as well as the wax, which I never use wax or gel anymore. I don't like that look on me. I don't care if it keeps my brows in place. I feel like no matter what you use, it keeps my brows like feeling like hairspray, and I really don't like that look. But I basically mix the two colors together, and you'll see what I mean. It kind of goes on a little bit patchy. Sometimes what I'll do with this is actually fill in my eyebrows with the NYX micro brow pencil, and then anything that like maybe the frame of my brow didn't look as good as I wanted it to, or I wanted my brows a little bit more pigmented, I'll go in over top with this. But as using it by itself, it's just not as pigmented, and you'll see what I mean. It kind of makes my brows look really weird, and you'll see the difference. I put the NYX brow powder over here and the ColourPop brow pomade over here, and it is like a huge difference. It's crazy. So this is like a hit and miss for me. I don't know what to say other than that. Like, it's kind of goes on patchy because it is a powder, so it's not as pigmented as a pomade. And those are my thoughts on that. Now we're going to talk about the ColourPop brow pomade in Bang & Brunette. The thing with brow pomades that I have is that it is so hard not to go ham on your brows and just like make them super thick and super like thick. That's all I can think of saying. It is nice to go over your brows after using this with a spoolie just to spread out that product even more. But even doing that, sometimes it's just way too much for me, especially if I'm doing a heavy eye look. I don't like using this. But as you can see, I have made quite the dent in this guy. So I do really like this, and I did really like this when I was using it. But again, if I go heavy-handed with it, it's like, no, like I don't like that way. But yeah, like this a lot better than the NYX brow powder because it's more pigmented, obviously, and it's not very waxy. It's super easy to control, but still, even though it's easy to control, I feel like you can still go hard with pomades, no matter how easy they are to control. So now some of my favorite brow tools, and I want to start with the ones that I've had the longest. So that would be the e.l.f. $1 spoolie. The spoolie has a place in my heart. Really like it because I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I think maybe you can. The e.l.f. one has a little bit thicker of spoolie. Like, this part is thicker. It's really easy to comb through the hairs, which I like. But this one is just as good. It does the same thing, like it brushes out the hairs, but I don't know. This one has a place in my heart. It's only $1. This is the e.l.f. Small angled brush. This one is really, really nice. I do feel like it separates just a tad, which is annoying, and this one was $3, but it's still really, really good. Not as precise, I want to say, as the one that I'm going to show you, but I did love it when I was using it. And then I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills number 12 double-sided eyebrow brush. This one, as you can see, is very thin. It has not separated at all. It is super easy to get the frame of your brow, to get this part of your brow, like a square kind of. And the spoolie is nice, and you just have everything all in one, and I really highly recommend this guy. So that is actually everything for this Eyebrows 101 video. I really hope you guys found this helpful. Let me know the products that you use down below for your brows, because I am willing to branch out, but I do love my stuff and highly recommend them. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I think I'll just see it in my next video. And yeah, okay, bye.